Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. It's a nice sunny day outside today. It's quite warm, so we've come inside to do this live stream for about an hour. I hope you're all doing well. If you're watching this after the stream, I hope you still enjoy it. So we're just going to wait for everyone to come in, and we're just going to have like a live chat. People can ask each other questions, like a Q&A sort of thing. So everything should be good. If there is any technical difficulties, please do tell me to help me a little bit. So, hello Laura, hello. So just going to change the title. So everything should be going good. Just waiting for everything to come into the stream now. I believe that Liz Zorab isn't doing her stream, so I don't know if we'll get many people, as it's also Easter. So we'll wait about 5 minutes. So just getting the chat up. Yeah, we're on a 2-week break at the moment, so getting lots done. But it's very hot at the moment, so yeah, we'll just come in, and now I'm gonna go back and do some weeding later on when it's cooled down a little bit. One second, I'm just sorting this chat out here so I can see it on my phone. So it's usually 1 week. Sorry, volume's coming up on my phone. It's usually 1 week in the US. Yeah, we normally get 1 week, but we've got 2 weeks for Easter. But I think that's just because we don't have many anyway, so they're sort of making up for it. We're only 3 minutes in. Just waiting for everyone to come to the stream. Normally they're about 3, but we're doing it about 20 past 2 today, as Liz Zorab isn't doing her stream today. So I'd also, 1 second, there we go. 1 second, let me just pull my encoder thing up on here on this page so I can see what I'm doing. So I'd like to thank you all, yeah, that was doing it, for almost 2,000 views across my entire channel this week. That's quite good. It's from Saturday last week to Friday this week. It's counted it. Average minutes are going up. Everything is going up nicely. So I'd just like to thank you all for that as well. So that's all good. I don't know if barely anyone will come because we don't have Liz's or I've streamed to tell everyone that we're going live, because everyone goes from hers to ours. So let me just make sure it's gone to everyone's notification boxes. Oh, we've got 4 people watching now. I think it's, everyone's getting to the notification page, so that's all good. Hello, Nick. That looks like a bad electrocardiogram. What's that? I do not know. Good afternoon, Nick. Hope you're all having a nice Easter. I think some people won't be here because, like Easter plans, but, I haven't got that much to be on with. Gotta go back to the farm in a bit when it's cooled down. It's very sunny here. What's it like where everyone else is? Is it sunny for you, Nick and Laura, or is it just... I think for Nick it'll be sunny because he's in the UK as well, but I don't know about Laura. No problem, Nick. Oh, I get what you mean. And the flicker thing on here. Yeah, I get what you mean. It might buffer a little bit, but it should be alright. If there is some awkward pauses, just waiting for the stream to build up some viewers, because I think everyone's a bit busy, but I thought I'd still do it for people. Been down to the allotment this morning, but now come home to cool down. Yes, it is very hot at the moment. Let me just check. It says, let's refresh this. It's 22 degrees. 1 second. Bring this back up. It's 22 degrees here. So, it is quite hot. At least everything's growing, but, like the hydrangeas have gone all crispy on the leaves, unfortunately, again. But we'll have to bear with it. Surprisingly sunny. It is supposed to rain. East coast of the US. Yeah. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I believe. But you never know. It could be boiling like this again. It's nice, but I think we need like the rain in the night or something. I've just left the windows on the polytunnel up all night, and I've left the door up as well whilst I'm doing this stream. So, it is very, very warm at the moment. I have my chilies down there. I've just watered them. I might do a video on topping and pruning them, as it's my first time doing chilies, so I thought I'd just document it sort of thing. It's due to be warm once again tomorrow. I've been told it's raining, and it said raining on my weather thing last week, but I need to check now. Yeah, it's going to be sunny tomorrow, and it's going to rain on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. But yeah, we need the rain. We need to get it to water all our plants and that. Yeah, I sowed some. I've got a video hopefully coming out either sometime next week on. I'll try and pull it up. I haven't edited much of it yet. 1 second. I'll just bring you into my editing software. 1 second. Just need to pull it up on my thing. That may look weird a bit, but 1 second. There we go. So it's got a little border around the edges, but we'll have to bear with it. This is what I've done so far, planting some peas and everything, in some rain gutters, planted some I don't know what that was. I just planted some peas in the ground as well, planted some radishes and everything. Hello food forest permaculture, starting inside. So yeah, this is basically what I've done so far. I haven't done much. I've just cut the clips that I want at the moment, and I think the video will just stretch to about 12 minutes. I try and keep my videos really short, and try not to. I've noticed that you just show me doing everything, and like on my tree video, I cut quite a lot out. So on this video, I tried to just show a little bit, but it still builds up time. So I'm just working on shortening my videos to around 8 minutes. Start. I've said hello to food forest permaculture. Hello. You have terrible luck starting seeds inside. They sprout and gradually die. Be careful not to overwater. Yeah, I think it can sometimes rot in like the moisture, and just the humidity in the air can also kill them. It's not the easiest thing to start them inside. I've got a grow light under this desk, right under this laptop, so everything is alright for me at least. I've moved my crimson crushed tomatoes outside, so they got about that leggy because the chili plants are shading them off. So I just put them outside today, and I'll move them into the greenhouse or polytunnel, then thin them and pot them. So like I say, we normally have like 12 people watching, but I think because it's Easter, people aren't going to be here as much. It's saying the video output may be low, so I'm sorry if it's lagging as well. I just need to that's my editing software just playing there for a second. A grow light is useful but can draw plants. Yeah, I have a grow garden and it reflects quite a bit, so water might go everywhere, but I've just watered these. These trees are a bit wilted, but yeah, mine grow light doesn't make them go leggy. So yeah, they are wilted a bit. They need topping, but I like to keep chilies on the dry side a little bit. I've just given them a drink from down below, like poured it around the pots, and they've sucked it up already, but it's not gone up to the surface. So I'll put a couple more cups in a bit. It's nice to have it in my bedroom as well, because I don't have any house plants. I think I can hear like bees or something outside. We've got like a bird box at the farm, and it's got loads of bumblebees in it, so I think they might be making a nest. Similar in size to yours, my polytunnel. I can hear a bee outside. You just have the plastic sheeting over it. No doors yet. Yeah, I think my door just is part of the sheet. So it's polytunnels aren't as good as greenhouses, but cheaper in the short run and everything. So thank you, Food Forest Permaculture. Try to grow a lot more this year. YouTube keeps me motivated to do it even when I'm really busy. I was meant to have a video out yesterday and today, but I need to plant my onions, and I didn't record that. I can't record that yet and everything, as it's just too hot to do anything, and just been busy weeding young chili plants from Aldi. Couldn't get them to germinate from seeds. A tip for you, Nick, that I have found out is, I think I mentioned it in quite a few of my videos, my planting them from seed and repotting them. I think what you have to do is get like some water and put a tea bag in it, hot, basically make tea, but just nothing else, just tea water, very diluted, and then what you do is you let it cool down, soak it for about 24 hours. I think it's like the natural chemicals in tea that gets the seeds to germinate. So that's how I did mine. Your LD sells seeds, no starts. Yeah, LD is quite good for seeds. I haven't brought any from there for a few years. I get mine from Wilco. I always find the little starts from the shop, though they're not very good. They always die because they only keeping them in the shop. They've got no light or anything. So it's already been 60 minutes. We've got 5 people watching. So 1 second. There we go. So I think Audi, they've got some good stuff. Got our apple trees from there, but they slowly get better with their plants and that. But the last couple of years, I don't know if it's just this shop that I go to, but they're just not very good. And some of the prices, you think Aldi would be cheap for some plants. It was like £3.50 for like a little hydrangea or wilted and dead, pretty much. But yeah, I don't tend to buy things from supermarket plant wise, because I think they might in some stores, but now where I live, the shop people just leave them. And you've got potatoes in the bags, and because they don't like put them where people will see them, it's like right at the back in the dark corner of like Tesco, let's say, just using it as an example, not saying, but they've got like long leggy shoots on about that big. Last year, it's just people don't look after them in the shop for people to buy them. They literally have them for a few days, then move on to something else. Where's that, Nick? Is that Audi or what? Because I know our Audi, they're not. The whole shop isn't very nice. You get nice food there, I guess, but the people on the tills, they've got like these headset things on. They just like chuck your food in your basket. You can't even put it in bags or anything. It's not the best. Audi, where as is Morrison's is nice. They were giving apples the other day, so cut one up and save the seeds for it. So that should be good. You buy a lot of lettuce seeds from the dollar store to use. Yeah, you like large microgreens. I need to try microgreens a bit more. I'm really good at the windowsill ones, but yeah, you get. I believe it was like Pound Stretcher or Home Bargains or something like that. They sell some good gardening gear. Like the seed trays and that, quite cheap. Especially at the end of the year, they're like 50p for like a pack of 50 pots. It's just they're not like the thin ones, they're like the big thick ones, so you can make them last. You got your own from clone seeds. Alright then, see you in another stream or video. You grow yours from clones. That's quite good. So yeah, someone's testing out that live counter. So yeah, I think for my Crimson Crush, I started them a bit late, but hopefully we'll get some clones to go off them. So that should be good. I've also one of the neighbours at my mum and granddad's gave me some cucumber seedlings in a tray, so I've picked them out and potted them up. They're quite nice. So I wasn't planning on growing cucumbers this year. I sort of missed it a bit, and I didn't really fancy doing any this year. But I got some for free. They're growing well, and hopefully you get some nice cucumbers off them. So yeah, it's just space at the moment to fit everything in, like, so I found that my YouTube channel, when I was below 500 subscribers, I was growing really quickly, but now I'm not even getting 1 subscriber a day. I'm just trying to keep up with the YouTube algorithm, so everything should be getting better when I'm uploading more videos. So hi Anne, welcome to the live stream. Also remember to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Yeah, I see he's coming outside. We forgot to label them. Yeah, labelling's always key. I think once they grow though, they should be getting better, and you will be able to tell what they are. Probably not the variety, but it might bring back a memory or something of them. Thank you for the congratulations on the subscribers. I was just saying they weren't growing as fast no more, but I think you just have ups and downs with the things. But we've had like really good views and watch time though, so yeah, that's all right. I've had 5.9 thousand hours of watch time in the last 7 days. This is from Saturday last week to Friday this week, and also in that period 1,900 views. In the last 48 hours I've had 459 views. In the last 60 minutes I've had 12, and we're on 513 subscribers, so that's all good. So yeah, Nick's channel, everyone, if you go subscribe to him, he has been growing so fast as well. I think it's just about, YouTube will see a video, if yours recommend it a lot, and then start recommending it. So, but it's just like the comments in that I like to read and reply to. Quite a few nice comments as well. So, the more people watching, the more comments. I think what the key is now with YouTube is the engagement. So like likes, even dislikes help now. So, and also comments help to recommend that video. So, but saying that, bear in mind the YouTube algorithm has changed over the last year. So here, if this will load and speed up a bit, if we scroll down, these are my most popular videos. As you can see, that cornflower video didn't get very many good like ratings. It was dragged on, it was boring, but yeah, I'm gonna redo that video this year, hopefully. My most popular video has got 16,000 views. It's got 94 likes, 19 dislikes. Then I had a Christmas tree video, 64 likes, 6 dislikes. Cornflower one. Then 5 months ago I redid the Christmas tree video, more information in there. Might even redo it at the end of this year again. Just adding more information in there, shortening it down. 76 likes, 3 dislikes. I believe, people, I think it might pop up in people's recommendations or search, and it might not be what they want. So, you know, we've got these tree videos here. I did like a couple old videos of my budgies, so that's that. You know, everything is going alright. I find this discussion tab here people don't use as much either. You can't get your sweet potatoes to sprout in water. Any tips? I haven't really grown sweet potatoes, if anyone else knows. Do chili take a long time? Mine don't seem to be doing much. How big are they? Because mine about that big. I'll show you. I've just watered them. They was wilting a bit, but that's mine. They're growing alright. I need to top them and give them a prune to encourage, you know, because the flowers at the top, the actual chilies, I need it to bush up a bit more. The sunflower challenge has increased my subscribers. Yeah, I might come up with my own gardening challenge. I've just ordered some new Mongolian giant sunflower seeds because my tall varieties of seed were a bit old, and I think because they've been sitting in the garage and it wasn't the best. It was in like a tin, but yeah, it wasn't the best. 1 second. So my last year's 14-foot tall sunflower, the seeds off that, they're about that big. Might do an update on them in the video coming later. That video was recorded on Friday, so, or even Thursday, I think it was. I did it over 2 days. So yeah, I might come up with my own challenge. I don't know what to do. So if you've got any ideas, please help me. Chilies take off in the heat. Yes, they certainly do. Your videos have got a lot of views. My videos max 1,200 views. Yeah, that one was 16,000 views. That was my very first video, so that was encouraging. So, you know, I tried to redo some of these videos to sort of get more views. Like the Christmas tree one did well, but others, you know, they didn't, because I wanted to put more information in there, just make it a better video, but, you know, they don't always take off. I average around 100 views after a week or two on my videos, so it's alright. I'm just trying to find the best time to actually upload. It's always difficult, sort of figuring that out and experimenting, because my rootstock video only got like 58 views. I think that's just because I uploaded it at the wrong time of the day. Lots of people didn't even see it, so because like most of the views are from like recommendations from non-subscribers, so not many subscribers actually saw that. Got 5 people watching, so I don't know. I don't know how it works now, but I would like the community tab. I don't know if you're eligible for it, Nick, but I believe after 1,000 subscribers you can get the community tab where you can do polls and just put random stuff. I don't know how many subscribers or watch time or whatever you need to get the community page, because I think you have to apply for it, just how you would with watch time. You've just got it this week, so do you apply for it, or what? Do you have to get it with 1,000 subscribers? Because I know monetization, you need 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. So do you have to apply for it, Nick? And do they review your channel or what? Because I remember when they first tried it in the beta stage, yeah, it was anyone above 1,000 subscribers, but there was like manually looking at only like 6,000 channels. So that's not that many to say how many millions of channels are on here. It comes after 1,000 subs. Comes automatically. Oh, that's good now, isn't it? So you can like do polls, ask people questions. You know, it's good for the engagement. Again, you know, it's like a personal question, Nick, but are you eligible for monetization? Because I believe that might like help fund for better equipment and to try out new things. Because I found with donations that people have donated, I can like the polytunnel, and that I can go further with my stuff. So, you know, are you gonna get monetization? Because I know that 4,000 hours of watch time, that's like someone watching your videos for like over 160 days, like just non-stop. So I believe I'm on 1,800 in the last 365 days. So I've got a long way to go. But if you double my subscribers and then double my watch time, so the more subscribers, the more watch time. The more subscribers you have, the faster you'll grow, even if you're just doing the same content, because people will see more in that. So you've not got the watch time yet. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I think that's why live streams help. See, we've got like 6 people watching now. This live stream will probably only get about 4 hours of watch time, but I'm not really bothered about that at the moment. But you know, it's just a good thing to support your channel if you get monetization. I know ads can be annoying, but you know, you need to help it support the creators and that. So I think brand deals are another good one. They can support you. But yeah, I think I need to redo the entire, once everything's growing, I need to redo the entire branding of my channel, like the banner and everything, make it more professional. So yeah, if like you get like a sponsor or something, that's really good to help you, you know, encourage you as well and motivate you. It might sound bad, you know, like all these money that these companies are giving you motivates you, but you know, it just shows that people are actually like think your content's good, and you could actually review a good product and work with a good company. Even if someone approached me and like wanted me to review this product or use this product or even mention it, and it wasn't any good, I wouldn't do it because it's misleading. So I think that, you know, if you get approached by a company, you've got to watch out for that. For engaging with your subscribers, yeah, it's just like I'm doing now. Everyone's talking to each other in the chat, talking to me. You know, it's just good. People can ask questions like we've been doing. My voice is going. People can ask questions like we're doing and that. So yeah, that's all good. You know, you can learn a lot as well. I think when the stream hits 35 minutes, we'll have a 2-minute break, get a drink or something, and then we'll be back. So I think, do you remember a drink today? No. I need to bring it up. Oh, I forgot again. I'll get it in the 2-minute break that we normally do anyway. I think now, unless you have a software on your phone to do it, like an encoding software, you can't stream from your like phone how you normally would below 1,000 subscribers. I think that's because like people are just randomly filming things. I know like people film, I'm not gonna say the word because YouTube algorithm picks up on certain words, but let's just say a public attack. Can't say the other word because stupid algorithm will just pick it up. But unfortunately, you know, people filmed that, live streamed it on the event. So now only people with 1,000 subscribers or anyone with a software on the phone can live stream from their phone. So that's, I can see why YouTube's done it. I can see why people like it, but you know, it's all for the best, isn't it? got dwarf apple tree last year. How long before it fruit? Do you know the rootstock name? The name of the rootstock on it? I might be able to help you then. It all depends on fruiting, pruning for the fruiting. So in literally just 1 minute, we'll have the 2-minute break. So, do you know the name of the rootstock? And I think this stream might be like 20 seconds behind from what I'm doing, saying now, to what you're hearing. So if I say like something now, you'll hear in 20 seconds to me. But I think that's just, Wi-Fi's go up and down, don't they? You can't remember. Yeah, it's due to all these events that have been happening, people filming them. It's not just that one, Nick. It's other ones, I believe, Manchester as well. So you can't remember the rootstock, and so I'll just say keep pruning it about 2 years normally. Normally takes for a fully mature tree 10 years. If it's dwarf, it will take about 2 to 3 years. You will get fruit on it, like little ones, but you might want to cut those off if it's a really small tree, because it might pull it around. So I'd say just wait another couple years and you should get some nice blossoms on it. So now we're going to have the 2-minute break. We will be back in around 2 minutes. I'm just going to get a drink. So if you want to get a drink, go get a drink. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright then, see you in 2 minutes. I'm back. I've just put the live stream on my Instagram story, and also thank you to Nick from Nick's Allotment Diary for promoting my stream on your community page, so thank you very much for that. You'll finding the chats interesting with the younger generation, very interesting, even though you don't know what they're talking about. Just ask questions if you don't know. So glad everyone's enjoying the stream. So I've got lemonade here, Schweppes Diet. I think it's like the 0 one. Very nice, very nice. Also, I believe I had what we call roller cola, like the supermarket brand of Coca-Cola and Pepsi. From Morrison's, it's 50p for a 2 litre bottle, so instead of having my normal stuff on a Friday, I had that. It's alright. So yeah, I think the zero stuff's like becoming really popular, but you've still got to remember it's not got the sugar in it, but it's still like very acidic. So you just gotta be not drink gallons of it a day. But yeah, I normally drink too much milk as well, so I need to stop drinking that because you get calcium deposits and that, can't you? So only drinking about a glass or two a day now instead of 3 bottles. Bit of good old water in this heat. It's technical stuff, and since I don't do videos, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I might do a video like probably on saying why I should start a YouTube channel. It's cheap, but yeah, it's not as nice. You know, some of the stuff you don't know the difference between, but you know, all the stuff you can really tell the difference. You know, because these companies might have like secret recipes, but I always find supermarket fruit terrible. Even the apples are disgusting. They put like the wax around it to stop it from like rotten, but no, horrible. But you just gotta go with it until your apple tree's fruit. So I always find, I don't know if it's like I may be going on it Aldi a bit. It's just the one near where I live. This Aldi, their lettuces just go rotten. Their lettuces are terrible. I know Asda's strawberries are known for going rotten. That's another reason why you should grow your own, but you know, it's hard to supply yourself for a year into it. So this moment in time, everything's starting. We haven't got much, but yeah. Oh, it's been 44 minutes. Don't feel like it. So, oh, that went down the wrong goal almost. This Schweppes is actually quite nice. It's an actual brand. I think it's a pound. It's £1 for a 2 litre bottle. So I think that's like $1 and like 15 cents or something like that. So definitely a reason to grow your own fruit and vegetables. Yes, you should do anyway. But if you're lucky to have like a farmer's market near you, get stuff from there. We have like a market in a town, but it's not that busy no more because supermarkets just take over. Morrison's is always trying to push new fresh stuff in. They do a lot of their bread making and everything in store. I know some Tesco's do it, but it's expensive. I don't really go to the supermarket. I'll just go to Morrison's to get the cardboard. There's a florist literally next door but one to me, and they have lots of flowers delivered. So that's one that runs the business from home. They're well known in the area, and they have lots of flowers delivered in big cardboard boxes. So I might ask for them boxes as mulch. I can't get no more manure this year, so I'm just mulching with cardboard and putting grass clippings on top. And then if I want to plant something, I'll just stab a hole straight through it and planting it, and it will stop the weeds. It will be better next year. We're just experimenting with the first year of no dig. You need to buy and use. Yes, you need to get everything quickly. I think it's just because lots of stuff's imported from Spain, and that you'll probably find that it's bad working conditions for these people. And in Spain, a lot of their tomatoes, greenhouses, they just chuck the stuff in the sea. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's how it is, I guess. You gotta find ways around it. You have farmers market once a month. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's nice to support people and that they're supporting their families, individuals instead of these big companies. Container of spring mix that holds up alright. Sounds good. So also gonna say, yes, in Cyprus, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It got bombed in half of the island got invaded in 1974, but yeah, that's probably what it's most well known for now. But a lot of their produce, they just sustain themselves. They've got watermelons in the fields. You know, there's a big water park there, and you could just see like ploughing the fields and everything. And it's rich orange clay, and they're growing tomatoes and everything in it. You know, everything is done for the island. They grow their own oranges. They grow everything for the entire thing. There's this company called Kia, and they do all the orange juice, all the beer, all the cider, everything like that for the entire island. So they're pretty much self-sustained sort of thing. They even have their own bottled water, because you know when you're on holiday, your immune system isn't compatible with their tap water, so you have to have bottled water, and they have their own bottled water from their own natural spring, so that's all good. So yeah, if you haven't been to Cyprus, you should definitely go. It's a really nice place in the Mediterranean. Hello, Bill, and Two Plots of Heaven. So I find in Cyprus they always using old farm equipment, so that's all better instead of modern stuff. You know, it's not as it is good, but for the small scale, you know. And then my grandparents have got quite a couple old farm equipment. You know, stuff comes in handy, ripping trees out, moving stuff around. So yeah, I think people need to start growing stuff for other people as well, because then people get more fresh produce, I guess. So we're 50 minutes into the stream almost, so everything is going alright. Yes, I think I mentioned that in your stream. My dad makes fun of me now, but learnt to drive a rear wheel drive dumper truck yesterday. I don't know if my grandparents are watching. Hello if you are. But yeah, learned to drive that. Very difficult indeed. Yes, we was cutting down a diseased ash tree from ash that was suffering from ash dieback. So you grow for the retired in your block. It's very nice of you, helping people out. So yeah, there was this ash tree and it was very diseased. Logs are rotten, but you know, we've got some good wood off it, some good firewood. Ash is supposed to be a really good wood to burn. So people say like, oh, don't burn wood and this in your log burners, but it's actually carbon neutral, so you're only releasing CO2 that was already in the air. So it's not like you're burning coal. But yeah, I think people are a bit, you know, they hear all this climate change thing and get the wrong idea of it. So if you cut down a tree and plant a new one, no problem. So I'm just going to bring some photos up of just close-ups of the bark of this diseased ash tree. So if I just put my encoder on, so here we have, like, this is where two limbs join and there's a crack between it. The classic example of ash dieback. Sorry, my voice keeps on going. This crack, if you look at it at the right angle, you can see all the way through. But we left most of the tree. It won't live forever, but just to encourage it to hopefully grow a bit more. But it's let lots of light into all the trees around it. So, oh, that's my picture of my grafting done there. Let's click on this one here. So as you can see, this thing was just rotten. That's just some close-ups of it. I'm not going to show you pictures of the entire thing. This is my Instagram, by the way. 66 followers. So yeah, I've got bells on there from the back garden, hawthorn from the back garden. Everything is going good. That's a picture of the ducks last year. I didn't really show much of 1 second. I don't really show much of the farm because it's private. I don't, not to be rude to anyone, I don't really want to show it off to the entire world. You want to sort of keep things to yourself, but I like to show you the allotment and the garden and that. Show you what we're doing. Hello, Kate. Well, I think I struggle to drive wheel with a dumper truck. Yes, it is very difficult. It's as well because when you press clutch down, the thing, you even letting it off slowly, and the thing's bouncing around when you're going along, and it just takes your foot off everything. But yeah, it is a nice dumper truck anyway. My granddad restored it, so I won't be surprised if my granddad's watching now. Hello. So yeah, it is difficult, but sorry, it is, I guess. Things are difficult. It starts up straight away. It's one of those ones where you put the winding thing in the back. You're sort of just turn it to start it. There's no key or anything. Comes in useful to take the logs and that, like we was doing yesterday. And my granddad said when he brought it, someone had just filled it with solid concrete and let it to settle, so that was all chiseled out. It was, I can't remember, I don't think I was even born, but yeah, it's quite restored. Not till quite recently it's been used, but just comes in really, really handy just to move soil even. So if you've got a small holding or farmyard or whatever, definitely invest in an old piece of equipment, because this new ones, it's alright, but they are more expensive. Yeah, just look at old things, can be more reliable, easier to repair if you want to. I would say drive, but not that thing much. I can do little maneuvers and that, but there's this mini bank going over the ditch of the edge of the field, and that's just where it goes. I'm alright anywhere else with it, but I think it was just there because it front wheel drive, I think, and turning at the back, just not gonna do it, and it weighs a ton and it shakes a lot. It's really aggressive. But definitely get get something like a dumper truck or an old little tractor. I believe, let me pop a picture of, I'm just going to Google this, well, Ecosia this if you want. I use a different browser that plants trees in other countries. So I'm just going to pull a picture up of one that if you've got a small holding or something, you can use. This is taking ages to load because the Wi-Fi is like being sucked out of its life at this moment in time. There we go. Second. That's a good one as well. So we've got one of them being restored, not restored, just like sorted out, made more reliable at the moment. So yeah, that's that. Gone on about that a little bit. So yeah, you have some land, definitely get it. You know, if you like moving stuff around, get something like that, and you know, just look around instead of buying something modern and expensive. It's probably, these old ones probably better anyway. So just going to refresh this. We have 6 watching, and we're almost done an hour. So we're going to head off in about 5 minutes, I'd say. The stream's gone really quick. So if you haven't liked the stream already, leave a like on it. So yeah, that's all good. Nice little chat we've had today. I think when it gets to the hour mark, it's at 58 minutes and 50 seconds right now. So when it gets to the hour mark, we will start to end the stream. You don't have your own land, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a problem nowadays, isn't it? You know, not everything's just houses everywhere, unfortunately. Got population problems. So thank you, Kate, for putting my Instagram link in there. So there where I lived is like over, I'm not going to say because I don't want you knowing the area that I live in, but there's houses being built everywhere, and there's a big site where there used to be like a recreational area and people can still go through there, and there used to be like an amusement park, and there's diggers on there and people set fire to them to set the company back and delay them from building on this site. It's got a big lake on it. Thank you, Kate, for following me on Instagram. So yeah, people don't like these houses being built. A lot of the new houses, I've noticed, terrible build quality. These timber frame ones. I know in the US you have quite a few timber frame houses, you know, sort of on stilts and everything. I know a lot of you have, but that's alright in the US, but over here, you know, it's not going to work. I know they had them in the olden times, but you know, we like bricks and mortar, so yes, I'm not going to mention anything. Even if I did, it wouldn't matter that much. But yeah, if you was clever, you'd figure out. But I live in like Derbyshire, but I'm not going to say the town, and then the area. the mini area. So no, our house is bricks, mortar, and concrete foundation, straight down, really deep. So that's how most of the houses are in the UK. But they're building these timber frame houses like you have in the US, but they put bricks around it. They're not very good, I don't think, for this country. They're very quick, prefabricated houses even now. From preformed mud blocks, that's interesting. I'd say that's better than some of these houses around here. Sticks would be better. So I just don't agree with some of this stuff that's happening. It's they need houses, but they need cheap houses. They need them to be affordable for young people and that. But I just see taking all this farmland, old industrial sites, where they used to cast bricks and iron, and then nature's took it back, and now they're building on these places. So it's not good, because it sort of makes it like all airy and nice at the same time. All these trees and that growing out of stuff, and it makes it all wild, and sort of expands the countryside. But no, they're just going to build on it again. Yeah, our house was built in the I think like the 1960s, Nick. So most houses are brick, but these new ones are timber frame with bricks around them. I think this house is double skin bricks, so row bricks. So and then the insulation in the middle, and then ties holding it all together. Some modern houses, it's blocks like concrete blocks, then insulation, and then bricks. But these timber frame ones, no. With bricks on the outside, I don't see it lasting. But there's some nice projects going on that people are doing, and they've basically got like walls that thick, about a foot thick. I know quite a few are, but a foot to 3 foot, really deep, full of insulation, and they use very minimal electricity off the national grid. This is in other countries as well. They're just starting it in this country, I've heard, but very self-sufficient. I think that's the way we need to go. So, yeah, I think times changed already. So people moving on and building all these houses, but we need them. So we've rambled on a bit there. We have an hour and 4 minutes on the clock. So yeah, we need people to grow things, because these gardens are really small and people could utilise them really well with container gardening. So yeah, we're going to be going on in just a minute. So I thank you all very much for watching this live stream. Please leave a like on it just before we go as well, if you haven't already. And I've really enjoyed talking to some of you. It's been a nice, relaxed stream. Got carried away a bit, talked about some off-topic things as well, but it all ties into the topic of gardening. So thank you very much for taking your time to watch this. I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye, everybody.